Yo, yo, yo. How is everybody's weekend going? Out of curiosity. My weekend was good. Nice, relaxed. I feel refreshed. I got some sleep. Good evening, Lambra. iJazz, CB, Pieter, Goldilocks. You like the couch? Oh, in the intro, Goldilocks? Is that what you're talking about? Yeah, that couch looks really uncomfortable. We'll have to ask Mason about that one. What's up, Tommy? Grumpy, Ms. Rain, James, Patrick, George, Pieter. How we doing, guys? How's everybody doing? How was your weekend? Let me get caught up here on the chat. Looks like Tommy already passed his first MFF eval. Nice, nice. Very nice. GG's for Tommy in the chat for passing his first My Fun of Futures eval. Yeah, Pieter. What's up, Charles? How are you? Yeah, guys, I caught the short earlier from 25,050. I think it was 25. Let's see. Let's see what my trade was. View trades. So this was my trade. Thing was, I would have got full target out of it. I just wasn't able to hold. So we're already up a little over 45 points, 46 points, about somewhere in there. So yeah, I'm already up. Already up. So it was a nice easy trade to start the week, to tell you the truth. I'll take $1,000 on a Sunday night. Sure. No problem. Z, I'm doing great. I'm doing great. What's up, Kelly? Congrats on your Broncos win, by the way. Congrats. I have a guys, the Lions play tomorrow night again. I don't know if I'm going to stream or not. I have no idea if I'm going to actually stream. Oh, James, nice. No, take it where you can get it. Take it where you can get it. You know, like we like having luck on our side sometimes. We like having luck on our side. What's up, Rich Girl Mel? How are ya? Tommy, no, you should have it by tomorrow morning. Sometimes it's what's up, Hot Thunder? How are ya? Sometimes they activate it right away. It's weird. Z, I'm not sure. I'm in Kentucky. So I don't know what the temperature is. Here it's 54 degrees. What's up, Jeff? How are you? But I'm not sure what it is in Detroit. I have no idea. Z, that's because I'm a Detroit fan. I grew up in Detroit. Just north of Detroit. I shouldn't say in Detroit. I grew up in the northern suburbs of Detroit. Nice little bounce here at support, though. Holy. All right. I would look for this to come up here and fill the gap, like retrace back into the gap. If I was looking for a trade. And then the market's probably going to decide. What's up, Kevin? How are ya? Is it a Wawa? I see you on the shorts feed right now. If you're viewing the stream from the shorts feed or the vertical format, feel free to click the other live stream that's on my channel, the one that doesn't have the word mobile in the title, and it'll take you to the full stream. So you'll be able to see more of my screen and get a little bit better viewing experience, and that's where everybody's hanging out at. No, this channel is a VWAP second standard deviation. I don't have the glizzy on my charts right now. I'm just using the notifications. There you go. There you go. But yeah, I don't actually have the indicator on my charts currently. Yeah, Chris, I mean, the action was nice. It was fairly predictable, fairly easy trading. We're already starting up a little over $900 on the session off one trade. So, I mean, we're chilling. We are chilling at this point. How are you guys trading tonight? Anybody catch anything good? I saw somebody caught pretty much the same trade as me. Who was that? 3Spot did? 3Spot caught a little bit more than I did, actually. Had a way better trade. So 62, 63 points about for 3Spot. That's nice. Congratulations. It's a great trade. Indian Burns up, looks like $440 roughly, $450. That's nice. You short from 25,036 right now, Tommy? Ooh, I don't know if I'd hold through that big of a pullback. Kevin, you just started messing around with micro gold contracts. You're up 575 on this. Gold is crazy. Like, oh, you're in 3 accounts and left 2 of them? Okay, Tommy, that's good. That's good. At least you got something locked in there. What is gold doing right now? Wow, gold's pulled off that 4,400 level pretty nicely. Getting out of some drawdown from Friday 3Spot. Yeah, we've all been there. We have all been there. So for tonight, what I am looking for, I kind of want to see price trade back up into the gap and see if we want to reject that gap. Otherwise, if we get back above, we'll say this wick here at 56, I'm thinking long to above 25,100. I'm probably going to let it chop around VWAP for a little bit and not get involved here right around 25K. We all know that the Nas likes to do crazy things around these major psych levels. We got a lot of choppy action back over here to the left as well around that level. So I'm going to be hands off until we get away from 25K. So I'm either going to wait for the long above this wick here at 56, up into 95 to 100, or I'm going to need to see price back below 955 here. So I'm going to be sitting on my hands for a little bit, unfortunately. All you hyper scalpers can enjoy the back and forth price action. I'm still not the greatest of, like, I'm just not a good scalper, guys. That's all there is to it. That's all there is to it. I'm just not a good scalper. I'm much better at holding my positions, taking minimal entries. Goldilocks, yeah, of course. Of course. Like, I see all those daily openings and whatnot, you know, like the daily opens. I see the New York open. I see the midnight price. I see all that stuff. I just don't mark it on my charts. I don't like my charts to be all cluttered. I'd rather, you know, major support and resistance be the largest determining factor in my trading, so that I'm not looking at a ton of different things and getting mixed signals. So I know a lot of you guys have a lot of different things marked on your charts. You know, you got levels every 10 points on the NAS probably. I don't like to have it like that. And that's just me. That's what I'm comfortable with, right? There's nothing wrong with having everything marked on your charts. It just creates too much confusion in my head. So I stay away from doing that. And I'm not going to lie, you guys. I think we're probably going to all-time highs. The DOM's showing price. I mean, a lot of interest higher. Up back here, up near all-time highs. So, Chris, hyper scalpers. Yeah, I know. I know. So all you ICT guys, I'm assuming you're probably seeing, you know, this area as a possible rejection area. Something like that. VWAP sitting right there as well. Yeah, like I see everything that you guys see. I just don't mark it on my charts. That's all. That's all. I prefer the term high frequency trader over hyper scalper. All right, whatever terminology you prefer. No, you guys are, like, a lot of you are far better traders than me, right? Like, the one thing that I do really well is my risk management's really good, and that's why I'm a profitable trader, right? I don't execute a whole lot, but when I do, I don't take any huge drawdown on my trades, and my targets are wide. So that's what makes me profitable. Like, I can go through a month where being 30% win percentage and still come out on top, you know? And I honestly think that's the only reason why I am profitable, and why I've been able to do it for as long as I have, and I don't blow through a ton of accounts, is because of that. So while my trading might not be the most entertaining, I think it is the way, especially for beginning traders. You don't necessarily need to be the best trader. You don't need to be able to eye key areas, but as long as your risk management is appropriate and you're not over trading, you can pretty much limit your damage. When was the last account blown, Kevin? I blew an account probably about a month ago. It was a new one, though. But it's true. Like, it's more a risk management game and a psychology game than it is an actual skill game, right? Like, skill comes with time, like, and being at the charts. But I don't sit here and blow through accounts. You know, I don't, I would say my pass to fail rate on evals these days, I don't really do evals a whole lot anymore, to be fair. But I would say it's probably like 3 pass to 1 fail, somewhere around there. Yeah, I agree with you, Owawa. I agree with you there. I'm more interested in this area right here for the fail spot rather than this. But I mean, this is a nice pump. This is a nice pump. We got some size resting up here all the way up at 250. Design up. It's shamelessly going up. You know what's funny, Design, is I made all my money tonight on the short side. All right, so this is where I would be looking for a failure, like in this area. If we get back above, like I said, like we'll say back above 60, I would contemplate a long, targeting these highs. What's up, Chief Pepsi? You caught the long at 975. Oh, nice. Nice. Yeah, that 975 long is paying right now, for sure. For sure. Oh, Owawa. I don't have a video out on strategy on this. Mainly what I use this for is to identify absorption and exhaustion and buying and aggressive buying and selling. But I like to really only use it for locating where large blocks are on the DOM, like where there's size on the DOM, and then watching what happens with the aggressive buyers and sellers at these areas. So other than that, I'm not really looking at this. But I'm no DOM surface expert, and I'm no bookmap expert either. So there's people that are better at trading it than I am. Live a little, full port gold, why don't you? No, Design Knob. That ain't happening. I am not for full porting gold. Kevin, you're looking to sell 25,060? No, I'm not touching gold. You guys are crazy. You gold traders are out of your minds. Out of your minds. The only way to trade gold is micros these days. You can't trade a mini on gold. You just can't do it. Chief Pepsi, the Lions play tomorrow night. They play Monday Night Football. Gold is fun. You guys are crazy. Oh, no, Charles, you just blew your account? Oh, I'm sorry, brother. That sucks. We've all been there. We've all failed accounts. We've all blown accounts. Oh, nice, Indian Bird. Yeah, if it's working for you, by all means. You guys are better gold traders than I am. I don't watch it enough. It does seem to trend pretty well, but it's just so like it's so over leveraged, and it's been doing nothing but going higher. Man, the Nas really bounced that 960 area, didn't it? Yeah, thanks, Charles. Yeah, guys, if you could, smash that thumbs up button for me if you could. We got about a little over 100 people in here already tonight. It really does help out the channel. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for hanging out with me. I hope your guys' weekend was good. Hope you guys got some rest, took some time away from the charts, touched some grass. Wow, what a pump. We have some volatility. What's up, Tyler? Casual, dude. I looked at my stats. I'm profitable with every other instrument besides gold. Yeah, I mean, don't ignore the stats. That's all I can say, Casual. What's up, Adam? How are you? What's up, JC? How are you? Looks like everybody's starting to tune in. Gold hasn't entered tulip status yet, but it's coming. I know, it's crazy. It's crazy. It almost looks like it lacks any shame. Design, every time I see the market going up, I think about you, brother. I do. I'm like, yeah, I can just hear Design. Shameless new highs incoming. Just shameless. James, you found a scalping strategy with an extremely high win rate, but the risk to reward is deplorable. So what do you need? What's up, War? How are you? Nice, Brian. 50 points on that push up. Yeah, I mean, if you guys are long, hold the longs at this point. I mean, trail your stop. I would probably have it just below, you know, these wicks here. I mean, that's giving back 30 points, but, or maybe just below VWAP. Maybe just below 20. But yeah. Yeah, Nienberg, go ahead. You can stream in the Discord if you want to stream in the Discord, for sure. The voice chat's been a little quiet in the Discord recently. What's up, Spencer? How are you? No better adjective to describe it. You're right. I mean, it just keeps going. It does just keep going higher. Gold's probably going to 5K, guys. I mean, it's probably going to 5K. I'd imagine that people probably have targets up there. Big Money has some targets up there. Nims is not babbling lately. Yeah, Nims is back in school, Pieter. Nims is back in school. I really haven't talked to Nims a whole lot. He popped into a stream the other night. Goldman Sachs at the... Oh, okay. So Goldman Sachs has a target up there at 5K. Okay, I gotcha. Bank of America did as well. Oh, yeah. Well, then clearly that's where we're heading. Yeah, JC, I don't know. I already had the short from 25,050 earlier. Those of you that are just tuning in, the way I got my profits was this trade. There we go. This was the trade that I caught. My target was actually right down here. But I didn't hold through that. Once it started kind of chopping around that psych level 25K, it spooked me out, and I just took it off. So, hey, thanks for the subs, guys. Welcome everybody that's new to the community. Glad you're here. We are Sunday evening trading tonight. Now, the real question is, guys, should I stream tomorrow night? The Lions are playing tomorrow night. The game starts at like 7 or 7:30. I can't decide if I'm going to stream tomorrow night or not. Can't decide. I'm kind of torn. I have a feeling there's going to be some volatility and it's probably going to be some decent trading. But, man, it's the Lions. They've been on national television every week so far this season. JJ, you had a good trade. Bought 4 minis at 976 and 50. Wow. You're throwing on some size, brother. Yeah, Cheap Pepsi. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, Chris, it's like we can all join in your anguish. Probably. Probably. So have you guys heard of this thing called a VC box? Do any of you guys have a VC box? Someone has told me about it recently, and it's like a $300 one-time payment, and apparently you get every sporting event and every channel. I don't know if it's real or not. I can't tell if it's a scam or what the deal is, but I've heard this from like multiple people, that there's this box out there that you can buy for like $300 one-time payment, and you get everything. Gold needed a laxative, Charles says. Yeah, Grumpy, I just heard about it like recently from a few people, and they all said they have it and they get every single sporting event. Yeah, Z, I don't know the legality on it. I can't imagine. I just can't imagine. Someone's gonna catch on eventually, right? Superbox TV. I'm gonna have to do a little more research, right? I don't want to spend the $300 on the thing and have it be a scam, and you know, buy it and then a month later it's gone. Not just sports, you get everything. Wait, what? You can watch every single TV channel on planet Earth? What am I doing? What? You have to pay a yearly fee, Lorenzo? What's the yearly fee? Look at IPTV. Okay, the one that they were telling me about is called VCSEE box. Is what they said it was? You don't pay a fee? Okay. Yeah, it looks like a one-time purchase. VC3 Pro is what it's called. Okay. All right. All right. So it's legit. Like you guys are saying it's legit? Like, I'm not going to go spend a bunch of money here and be sorely disappointed? Koku, I guess it all depends on which size account you have. Do you have the 25K, the 50K? You pay $30 for your VPN and $50 for an annual IPTV subscription. Okay. Oh, wow, Kelly. 4 years ago? Oh, you're thinking about the 50K? Okay, so once you're funded on the 50K, I think you would have to make over $2,000 and then anything over 2 grand in profit would be withdrawable day one. So yeah, you would have to make 2 grand on the 50K, I believe, in order to make any kind of withdrawal. That's crazy. You paid $300 for it online and haven't paid anything since 4 years ago, 3 or 4 years ago. That's crazy. And you get everything, Kelly? You get all those channels? And you see every game? Oh, I'm down if that's the case. I'm going to buy one this week if that's the case. Ms. Rain, you got one too? Yeah, Grumpy, I'm starting to watch NQ here. Yeah, Mad Lord, I caught the short is what I caught. Gold just made a dookie in the bed. Oh, you were answering the TPT question. Okay, yeah. Yeah, on the 50K take profit trader account, you have to make over 2 grand, and then anything over 2 grand, you can withdraw day one, for sure. So yeah, you do have to make a little bit. It is intraday trailing. That is the one downside to it. But other than that, take profit trader's legit. I haven't heard anybody getting denied a payout or anything like that. So that's it. They're a good prop. I'm on pace to take my first Lucid payout this week. I need 2 more winning trading days, and then I'll take my first Lucid payment and a payout, and I'll let you guys know how the payout process goes with that as well. Hopefully, fingers crossed, I don't blow it up. I've been kind of ignoring my Lucid accounts lately, so I've decided, hey, I should probably try to get the payout. What's up, Corb? How are ya? For those of you that are in the vertical format stream, feel free to click on the other live stream on my channel. It's a better viewing experience, and that's where more people are in the chat. You'll get to see more of my screen. I'm good, Corb. Corb, I've been trading for 4.5 years. What's up, Martin? How are ya? What's up, Top Dog? Indian Burn, you bought 7 Lucid evals all west? Oh, nice. Thanks for the support, Indian Burn. Appreciate you. Yeah, guys, I mean, I know I'm really bad about promoting my affiliate codes and all that. If you guys are interested, you can use code WES at Take Profit Trader, My Funded Futures, Lucid, Bullinox. Am I missing any of them? I don't even know which ones I have. But you can use code WES for the best available discount. Thanks for the support. I appreciate it. Hoover, I like Lucid so far, right? Like every prop is going to have its benefits and its drawbacks. With Lucid, it's kind of you need to clear the buffer before you can take a payout, and then you're not entitled to take the buffer, any of the buffer for your payout. That's kind of the one drawback to Lucid. They do have consistency built in. I think if you do the direct to funded with Lucid, it's 20% consistency. If you go through the test, which you can pass in a single day, I think it's 35% consistency is what you need to maintain for the payout. So that is the one drawback, the one negative about Lucid. But everything else is great. Like, I think they're one of the better, newer prop firms out there, for sure. Without a doubt. I think they want their traders to succeed. I haven't heard anybody being denied a payout recently. Oh, thanks, Grumpy. All your codes are code. Yeah, I know. I'm terrible about promoting or even mentioning my affiliate codes because I really didn't want my channel to be that. You know, you go into these like a lot of streamers and it just is one giant billboard pretty much for all their affiliate codes. I never wanted my stream to be about that. I'd rather you guys just be able to come and hang out and not feel like you're being pushed a bunch of sales. I don't sell any courses. I don't sell mentorship programs. No signal services. Everything that you learn here is free. I just want to have a nice chill place where traders can hang out, where they're not feeling the pressure to spend a bunch of money, right? But yeah, Hoover, I think Lucid's great, to answer your question. Look like a Vegas strip. Yeah, like I said, I like having the clean stream where you're not feeling like everything's, hey, here's code Wes all over the place. You know. But I do have some affiliates. Like if you are looking to get an evaluation with one of the props that I have an affiliate with, feel free to use code Wes. It'll give you the best available discount. Yeah, Jeff, it was raining here today all day, actually. Temperatures really cooled off today. Yeah, Martin. I don't think... Hoover, I'm on Sunday through Thursday, starting at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard. Come hang out. Hoover, you're more than welcome also to... I know you're in the Shorts feed. You're more than welcome to click on the other live stream on my YouTube channel, the one that doesn't have... the word mobile in the title, and it's a much better viewing experience than the Shorts feed. You get a really limited portion of my screen, and most people are hanging out in the horizontal stream anyway. Poor Earn to Trade getting forgotten every stream. Yeah, Martin, I mean, we've had the Earn to Trade was our first affiliate, and zero purchases on Earn to Trade. Nobody trades with them. Nobody that I know. I'll be honest with you, I don't even know how they stay in business, to tell you the truth. Judging by our crowd, or at least our affiliates. But we've had zero affiliates with... Zero affiliates with Earn to Trade. Zero. I'm also not going to just get affiliates to have affiliates. I need to know that the prop firms pay out, and I need to trust them. Yeah, Ms. Rain, exactly. Earn to Trade. Earn to Trade is the name of the prop firm. Like I said, nobody's purchased one. What's the minimum to trade? How we're doing, Danny? So a lot of us trade with prop firms where you can get, you know, an account for as little as $60 in some case, and it'll give you $1,500 in leverage, sometimes $2,000 of leverage. It's simulated trading for the most part, Danny. But I would say if you're going to start a personal account, I would say anything less than $4,000 or $5,000, just save your money. Junior, what do I think about the 1 hour chart? Let's see. Yikes. Range bound. What I would be looking for right now, since the low's held and we really haven't created a newer low, I'd be looking for the move back up into R1 pivot up here right now at 224, 225. Is what I'm thinking. This is obviously higher time frame. And then we would see if it would fall off from there. So I'm thinking we're probably going to explore a little bit higher. We do have interest up here at like 250 to 280 on the DOM with resting orders. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. Higher time frame wise. Does that help? I mean, we're above this over here at this point. So if we got to pull back into like 25,000, 30 to 20, 25,000, 20 to 30, I would play the long up into like 200 probably. I mean, tonight, if you just want to scalp, you could probably get 25,095 out of it for a scalp, but that's overall what I'm seeing. Come back and test these lows here. Kind of already did once. But I'd like to see another test and fail there. Yeah, Danny, cheers. Danny, you're in the shorts feed right now. You're more than welcome to click on the other live stream on my channel. That's where most people are hanging out at, is in the horizontal stream. It's the one that does not have the word mobile in the title, and you'll be able to see a little bit more of my charts. All right. We got about, how many people we got in here right now? We got about 170 people in here currently. Wow, nice turnout tonight on a Sunday night, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me. Martin, you were long. From 981, you closed it for 15 points. There's nothing wrong with that, Martin. You're trading right back into psych level 25K. I understand that. Koku, on my funded futures, you can take a payout after 5 winning trading days. So technically, yes, you could. However, that's going to reset your drawdown to the starting balance, and then you'll have no drawdown left. Will, you're looking for a top tick short? It's so hard to short this market right now. For a scalp, I kind of like it back into VWAP. James, time to go get... Oh, yeah. You want me to step away? You want me to step away for a minute to get this market moving? I will eventually have to turn the fan on, for sure. We got point of control that flipped up to 25,050, so just be careful around here. It could start getting a little bit sideways in this gap. I do like it to eventually pull back to VWAP before the launch, if it's going to happen. But we'll see what happens. What's up, Red? How are you? Red, you not streaming tonight, or are you streaming tonight? Oh, you got 30 minutes? Yeah, guys, Red Candles in the chat there is another guy who streams live on YouTube during globex. He normally goes live, it looks like, what, 9:30 p.m. Eastern, Red? Doing 3x giveaways? You're doing 3 giveaways tonight? Yeah, go give Red Candles a subscribe. Check out his stream. He's a good dude. What's up, Graveyard? How are you? Yeah, Red's a real one. He seems like he streams till like 1 a.m. Eastern. I don't know how you do it, Red. I gas out at about 11 o'clock p.m. Eastern. I don't know how you hang out that late. Especially with a day job, too. I have no idea how you do it. That's late. Red, I'm sure you can attest to this, though. Like, guys, if you've never done streaming before, do you know how hard it is to talk for 3 hours? Like, not come up with conversation, right? But just the actual, like, vocal strain talking for 3 hours takes. I've never talked for 3 hours in my life before doing this. Ever. Oh, man. It takes a lot. It takes a lot. I don't know how these people that are over animated and screaming and yelling and jumping around do it. I have no idea how they do it. It's crazy. I could never be one of those guys. That's what I'm saying, Red. Like, it's I have no idea. No idea how people do it sometimes. My voice just starts going. a fake wizard voice on stream for hours. Oh, it's a zero. Yeah, I have no idea how you would do anything like that. Gold is, man, you guys in gold. It's crazy. I don't know how you trade this. Looks like a long to me, even though we're setting up kind of like a bull flag, I guess. So what do you got here? You got the trend line. Something like that. Got a bear flag, it looks like. I don't trust it at all. 43.38. Start sounding like Darth Vader red. Yeah, I know. Trust me, I know. Those first few nights that we were doing 3-hour streams was I mean, man. My voice was toast. Toast. I think it even made me sick. What do we got? 165 people in here currently, guys. Smash that thumbs up button for me if you could. I appreciate it. It really does help out the channel. Not quite sure why or how, but it really does help out the channel. To everybody that's new here, welcome to the channel. My name is Wes. I'm a full-time futures trader. I've been trading for about 4.5 years. I am profitable, but I'm not one of these multi-millionaire traders. Kevin, currently it only makes sense for me to stream at night. I would like to move to RTH. It's just YouTube punishes my channel for some reason whenever I do regular trading hour streams. So it actually hurts my channel if I stream during RTH because I'm competing with, you know, the Patrick Whelans, the Trades by Matts, the, you know, all the big time streamers. I'm just not going to steal views from those guys. So if I want my YouTube channel to grow, I kind of have to stick to the time slot and niche that we're in right now. So that's the reason why. I'm not opposed to streaming during RTH. It hurts my channel to do it that way. Because we'll end up getting like 40 people in the stream or 50 people in the stream. What's up, Lunchbox? How are ya? So that's the reason. But yeah, I live stream Sunday through Thursday. 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard currently is my streaming schedule. Yeah, Martin, the My Fun of Futures and Top Step stream at night too. I think Dakota on My Fun of Futures is streaming during the night. What's up, Nep? And who is it? Stephen Kalasian with My Fun of Futures, I think, are the two that are live streaming with the props right now. All right, this is starting to look a little choppy. Nep, I have already got a trade. This is the trade I caught. Here, I'll show you. I'll pull it up again. So I was short from 25,049.5 and I got out at 25,004. That's the trade that I caught tonight. So I'm up a little over $900 on the night. Just one trade though, so far. Starting to look a little boosty here though. Oh, what was I doing? Oh yeah, let's get this trade off of here. MFFU only does it Monday through Thursday with Stephen Kalasian. All right, if I can give this a shot, I think. See if we can get the pullback without the launch here. Hey, Martin. Thanks, brother. I appreciate you. Martin, make sure that you link your YouTube account to your Discord profile, brother. And you'll get access to those pre-market plans. I didn't know you didn't have it. I'll be honest with you. I thought you had it this whole time. Yeah, Kevin, I had to like for the longest time, I mean, we started the channel last June or July of 2024, and we just didn't we didn't for like 9 months. For 9 months, we were streaming in front of 15 people for 9 months when we did regular trading hours. And then we made the pivot to globex like what, April or May, something like that. And then we've gone from 1,000 subscribers in July to what, I don't even know what we're at right now. What are we at right now? We're at 4,282 subscribers currently. So in the last 3 months, we've gained over 3,000 new subs. Yeah, like I said, it's been an unreal ride. Like, I can't thank you all enough for tuning in each and every night. It's been amazing. Amazing. What's up, Fernando? How are you? Pieter, no, I'm actually looking for the bounce long. Up into, probably up into 100, 95-ish, somewhere around there. If it's going to give me a pullback. Hey, Kevin, thank you. I appreciate you. Yeah, we got a nice community here. Lots of good traders hang out here each and every night. Better traders than me, to be fair. I just can't believe the ride that we're on. I never thought that my channel would ever get to the size that it has, and I realize it's still pretty small. 4.2K subs is not real big in the grand scheme of things, but to have that kind of growth in 3 months, it's it's overwhelming. I'll say that. Never thought my channel would grow to the size that it has. Yeah, Red. I like I said, you're doing well too, brother. I mean, to go from nothing to what do you got? Like 1.7, 1.8K subs in that short period of time? That's amazing. It's amazing. You're doing good work. YouTube, it's hard. It's hard to get a channel off the ground. It really is. It's a lot of work. A lot of work. I have a newfound respect for all the people that trade and stream at the same time, because it is very difficult to do. Lots of noise. Like lots of noise. Everybody's giving signals in your chat, you know. What's up, Wellstream Lab? How are you? Those of you that are viewing the live stream in the shorts feed currently, feel free to pop on over to the horizontal stream. It's a little better viewing experience. That's where most people are hanging out at. Thanks for tuning in tonight, guys. Welcome to everybody that's new. Like I said, my name is Wes. I'm a full-time futures trader. Been trading for about 4.5 years. I'm not one of these copy trading 20 accounts, multi-millionaire traders. I'm very average trader, to be 100% honest. I started the channel pretty much to just hang out and have a nice community of traders where there's not the pressure to buy a bunch of crap. There's no signal services, mentorships, or courses that I'm selling. I'm not screaming at you. I'll try to answer any questions that I can. And if I don't know the answers to the questions, more than likely somebody here does know the answer and will be able to answer it for you. But I don't know everything there is to know about trading, right? I am profitable. This is what I do for a living, but I'm not the world's greatest trader, and I'll never claim to be that. Hey, thanks for the new subs, guys. I appreciate you. Simon, I'm not in a trade yet. I got a limit order resting at 25,058. I was kind of hoping for the pullback to come back and test that one red sandwich candle there. It didn't quite get there, though, so I might not have caught the trade. It got back to 61, 3 points from where I wanted to get in at, and has since gone up. So I might be left behind at this point. In fact, I think I am left behind at this point. I'm not sure if I want it if it comes back down here. But just for like reference, I'm a low 6 figures annual trader right now. So that's the kind of trader I am. I don't execute a lot, but I do have pretty good risk management. Hey, what's up, Jack? Jack, how are you? And that's really what saves me, is my risk management, right? Every now and again, I'll catch a banger trade. Like tonight, I caught, what, 45 plus points to the downside. Jack, I pretty much stick to the U.S. index futures. I mean, occasionally we'll take a look at gold and analyze that too. You can kind of see I do analyze like the ES, but pretty much the index futures is what I stick to. It's what I know best. Could I look at another chart and tell you where I think support and resistance would be on the higher time frames? Sure. I mean, I can do that, but I don't really trade anything like that like I do index futures. No day trading, at least. But I don't trade crypto or anything. You know, I'm pretty much an index futures trader as far as my day trading is concerned. Yeah, Bradley, I pretty much stick to NQ for the. I would say 95% of my trades are on NQ. It's just because it's what I'm most comfortable with. Martin, that's definitely not what I'm saying, brother. I don't make more money than Jerome Powell. You kidding me? No, I'm very modest, guys. Like I don't. I'm not one of these I drive a Jeep Grand Cherokee. I'm not driving around in a Lambo. Hey, thanks, Obaid. Thanks. Yeah, the growth on the channel has been amazing. I can't thank you all enough. Like I don't feel like I'm a super entertaining individual. I'm shocked that so many of you hang out here each and every night. Like I said, I can't thank you all enough. I'm very blessed, very fortunate. X-Law, you're thinking about trading, but it seems confusing. X-Law, it's going to be overwhelming. The one thing that I can recommend is start on simulated paper trading for 6 months. Stick to one symbol that you like, how it moves, that you can kind of see how it moves. And try to learn that one symbol before you try to branch out in your trading. It is doable, right? It's not... Once you get into the swing of things and do enough research, YouTube's a great resource for education. Adam, a Jeep. Sorry about your repairs. Yeah, I drive a Grand Cherokee. Yeah, we'll see, Miss Rain. I'm not sure. It's starting to look like it's just gonna kind of chop a little bit here. I don't know if I still like it or not. Simon, it was no. This one, the trade that I made tonight was not live. It was before we went live. It was this one. Right here. Yeah, measured move, of course. Like, a lot of people are really good with options. I tried options when I started out, and it was just... Paying attention to the Greeks was just too confusing for me. Like, it was too much to pay attention to. And honestly, the only reason that I'm successful with what I'm doing is because I just eliminated all the clutter from my charts and went to strictly like a support and resistance strategy. You know, my targets are wide, my risk is defined, it's relatively small, and that's the reason why I'm successful. The way I trade is really simple, really easy. just buy low, sell high. It's that easy. No, guys, trading's hard. It's not that easy. But I don't think that we need to make it harder on ourselves than it needs to be, right? Like, that was the one thing that I learned in the beginning was hey, why am I going to make something that's pretty difficult already to more difficult than it needs to be, right? I was one of these people that threw all those moving averages all over my charts, had a bunch of lines everywhere. Hey, thanks, Koku. Appreciate you. Thank you. And it really wasn't until I pulled all that crap off my charts that I found any kind of like sustained success. And I've just stuck with it over the years and just made minor tweaks to my strategy. Oh, cheers, King. Yeah, like I said, for those of you that are over in the shorts feed, feel free to click on the other live stream on my channel. I do have a horizontal stream that shows my full screen. And that's where most people are hanging out. It's a little better viewing experience if you're interested. Yeah, JJ, exactly. 100%. I agree. Like if you, especially if you're just starting out, don't trade mini contracts. Start on micros. Keep it small. Yeah, Red, cheers. Red, I'll come over and say hello after I get done over here, all right? Nice, King Cybra. Nice. Yeah, pop on over. That's where most people are. And if you have any questions, just ask them in the chat. So either me or somebody will be able to answer your question for you if you have any. I remember how it is when I first started out, where you pop into a streamer stream and they're not answering your questions. You're either being ignored or you're being yelled at or being told to Google it. You know, I mean, I get it. I get it. It's very, very hard. So I never wanted my stream to be that. I want you to feel like you can ask the questions. Don't feel stupid for asking those questions. And if I know the answer, I'll answer. If I don't know the answer, I'll be honest about it. What do we got? We got about 200 people in here tonight. Nice. Nice, guys. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you. Thank you for all the love and support. All right. Now that I have shown my trade again for the 10th time tonight, I will pull that off. Slim Stories, you like the setup? Yeah, we did a lot of work on the setup, as far as we didn't want our stream to be one giant billboard, you know, where you just see a ton of affiliate codes, you know, all over the place, or advertisements all over the place. Thanks 44. Appreciate you. Now, if I could only catch a trade here, I mean, it's in an area where I'm kind of interested in it. I just don't know that you've got some size that's popping up below us down here. In fact, how big is this down here at 35? Yeah, we got a 630 block that just popped up down here at 25,035. Are you kidding me? Here we go. Here we go. Yeah, this is VWAP. Measured move. So you got VWAP, and then you got, this is the second standard deviation. Are those lines there? Yep, Paul is around, you guys. Paul is around. Wait, what's going on? Where'd he go? Paul disappeared. He's spoofing. Where'd he go? Yeah, Goldilocks. I need a pullback at this point. Slim Stories. I'll be honest with you, Slim. My better trading is during RTH. I'd love to be able to stream during RTH, but it just hurts my channel so much to do it right now. Hey, thanks for the subs, guys. I appreciate you. It just hurts my channel so much to do it, because of the analytics, and YouTube just punishes you if you put out, you know, a live stream that's anything less than what you're currently doing during the nighttime, and that's what happens inevitably. I'd love to be able to stream during New York session, because it's better trading for me, right? Like, you guys would see more what my real trading looks like. King Cybra. As far as trading, the next trade I'm looking for, I'd like to see, I kind of already said it, I'd kind of like to see the pullback down here to the 20 to 30. And then I will look to see if we can get long. Ideally, because this failed above 60 for me, this entire area right here, above VWAP, is a no trade zone for me. You're dead smack in the middle of support and resistance. I'm gonna be hands off, because you do risk kind of getting chopped up a little bit, right, with the way that I trade. I'm not really good at scalping out you know, 5 to 10 points. I'm much better at holding for those 50, 60, 70 point moves. But there's just too much risk here to reward to execute in the middle. In fact, I would call this area right here a GFZ, a get F'd zone. It's a GFZ. But thank you. Thanks for tuning in, guys. For those of you that are new here, we do have a free trading Discord as well. Feel free to join the Discord. There's lots of good traders in there too. Link in the description down below the video. You can also type !! Discord in the chat and it will generate a link for you. Slim, you're so unlike me. You can't hold a trade for more than 10 points. Yeah, Slim, I think that was one of the things that I had to get over was learning where to execute from, right? So that you are targeting a lot more. Generally, I'm not risking any more than 20 points on any trade, but in order to do that, I need to be executing from the right areas, right? Like, I don't have a set bracket when I get into a trade. My targets are clearly just solely based on these gray boxes that you see that I draw on my charts. So if price is holding above this area, I'm generally long, targeting the next level above initially. And if price is rejecting this area, I'm short from the bottom side of this, and I'm only risking the length of this box or a little bit more then. And that's it. So my trading is really simple. My strategy is really simple. And that's probably why I'm successful, right? Like, that's probably why I'm profitable, is because my targets are really wide and my risk is really small. So in theory, I could take 4 losing trades here and hit 1 winner, and it would balance out and be slightly profitable. Now, do I make mistakes? Oh yes, I make mistakes. Yes, I still have FOMO. It happens. Those that have tuned into my live streams for a while now, they've seen me take losses. They've seen me take losses. So, like, yes, I do lose. Hey, 3 Spot, enjoy your night. Nice trading tonight, by the way. Yeah, Mr. Long Shorts. Then I trail. I go to break even relatively quickly once I see profit. I'm a firm believer in locking in profits. Like, if you see green on a trade, lock in profits. Like, don't let a green trade go red is the way that I look at it. And so, yes, I do take a lot of break evens. But you're not taking a loss is the way that I see it. Fit with Lisa. You mainly watch Jay Dunn and I trade a lot like him. Oh, nice. Nice. I've never actually checked. Here's the thing, guys. So for those of you that are new here, I don't really watch any of the other streamers just because it causes confusion in my mind. And I've realized that my analysis is generally good. Like, it's pretty good in the mornings. So I try to tune everything out when I'm trading during regular trading hours and just focus on my analysis and what I'm seeing rather than watching another streamer and my head being filled with someone else's analysis, you know? So I try to just do my own thing. I don't really pay attention to any of the drama or what other people are doing. I just kind of stay in my own lane and that's that. Wow, nice little pump there. Nice little pump there. Okay, that spoofer's back, guys. How big is it now? Okay, so he's at 500, sitting at 30 now. Be careful in here, guys. Bradley, so I'm kind of a 1 to 3 mini trader kind of guy. Somewhere in there. People have recommended that I just go micro scaling so that I can scale in, scale out of trades. I've always been one of those people that finds it really hard to add into winning trades. And I don't know why. I don't know what psychologically keeps me from doing that. But there's something that I can't get over where I'm bringing my average price or my average entry price closer to current price when I add into a winner. I think micros might make that a little bit easier to do. Stanley, I'm on the 5 minute is where I execute from. That's generally as low as I'm looking at. Occasionally I'll look at a 1 minute, Stanley. But my analysis is all done on the 30-minute time frame and higher. I use a top-down approach, so I'm normally the daily, the 4 hour, the 1 hour, and the 30-minute is as low as I go for analysis. I'm not really one of these people that's good at picking out small, tiny moves, you know? Yeah, Bradley, I know. I'm just so used to trading that 1 to 3 mini that that's just how I trade. You know, on my personal, I don't do anything less than 2 minis, but I use my personal for swing trading rather than, you know, day trading. I use the props for day trading. The only thing that's keeping me out of the long position right now is this guy hanging out down here. This 500 block that's sitting at 25,030. Powell, that's all a personal choice. Like, which prop is best is what you like. Like, do you want daily payouts? Like, because if you want daily payouts, you're gonna go with a firm like Take Profit Trader or Trade Day even. If you want slow, consistent gains, account building type of rules in place where you have end of day trailing and you can kind of hold on to your account a little bit longer, I would say my funded futures price to return is probably going to be the best right now, but Top Step's super reliable. Like, they've been around forever. You know you're going to get your money out of them. My funded futures, you're going to get your money out of them too. Lucid is probably, if you're looking for something on the cheaper side that I feel is one of the better newer prop firms, I think Lucid is a valuable, a great new prop. Something worth looking into, for sure. Casual, it's kind of balanced. It's kind of balanced. Like, for instance, the last trade that I took on my personal account was in August, I think. And I was 2 minis long on the Nasdaq futures from 22,800 and I got out at 23,500. It was like a 26K trade, but I'm waiting for those A++++++ setups, right? Like major higher time frame levels to execute off of that I know I'm pretty much always going to be right on. You know, I don't take a lot of losses on my personal account at all. Yeah, Hoover, I have a hard time adding into winners too. Content Labs, you're looking to swing trade crypto pairs? Oh, I'm probably the wrong person to ask for that. Those of you that are in the short stream, by the way, this applies to you, Content Labs, actually. There might be somebody in my stream that can answer that question for you. Pop on over to the other live stream that's on my channel, the horizontal one, the one that does not have mobile in the title, the word mobile in the title, and somebody would probably be able to answer that question for you. I'm probably the wrong person to ask about crypto pairs, to be fair, and swing trading, because I don't trade crypto. Wait till you blow the account. Yeah. I trade what I'm comfortable with, guys. Like, look, I'll 100% admit I'm not the world's greatest trader. Like, the only thing that makes me profitable is my risk management. It's my sizing is appropriate, and I don't take huge losses. I just don't take big losses. Do I have blow up days from time to time? Yeah, there was a day in February, I've talked about it before, where I lost $12,000 in one day, tilted. It happens to me too. But that is definitely the most I've lost in a single day. For sure. Bitcoin, Sol, ETH. Yeah, I just don't trade crypto. I don't look at it. It's so volatile. I know you guys are much better with that than I am. For sure. I stick to what I know, what I'm comfortable with. You trade Ethereum, Spencer? Yeah. Yeah, some of you guys do. Some of you guys are really good with trading the crypto. I mean, gold's pretty much turned into a meme coin, hasn't it? I mean, this is meme coin action for sure. Out of nowhere. Adrian, what does that mean? Well, it's gone now. I think it's just somebody trying to draw the market down. Not that they're ever have it. I don't even think they're intending to get filled. They're just popping that order in to try and lure the market back down right now, I think. When you add on, take profits on that add-on in quick moves up, scale out. The way you take those profits. Yeah, someone mentioned to me, like, and I don't even know if I can do that on my trading platform. So for those of you that want to know, I trade on Quantower trading platform. It's really good for futures. I think you can trade options on Quantower now as well. But I think on my platform, I don't have the ability to trade like individual stocks. I think it's pretty much just the indexes. No, you could trade. I guess I could trade bonds even too. I have that. I could do that. I could trade cattle futures. I could trade a lot of stuff actually. Just not individual tickers. Like, I couldn't get on my platform and take a Microsoft trade, right? Doyun, so Take Profit Trader is 40% off, no activation fee right now. My Funded Futures doesn't really have any deals going on right now. Code West would save you, I think, 5% off the cost of an evaluation. They do have a Flex add-on to their 50K Core account currently that'll give you a little bit more profit that you can take on your payout. But they don't really have any sales going on currently. Lucid is 40% off with Code West currently, I believe. And then I'm not sure about Bull and Ox. I'm not really sure. I'm really bad about keeping up with with which prop is doing what promotion currently. Really bad about it. Hey, thanks for the subs, guys. I appreciate you. Wow, how many? We got a lot of new people in here tonight. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for hanging out. Wow, guys, we just went over 4.3K. Unbelievable. This channel is, like, you guys are amazing. I'm not going to lie to you. Like, you guys do so much for me. All the thumbs up and everything. I mean, it's crazy. 230 people hanging out right now. I beat gold, Spencer. Oh, yeah. Am I ahead of gold? Oh, I did. I'm outpacing gold. Hey. I'm outpacing gold again, guys. Wow. Yeah, I can't believe it. I Can't thank you all enough. Like I said, you guys are the one that make this community amazing. You guys drive this freight train that we on. Elite Futures Trader. When do I stream? I stream Sunday through Thursday, starting at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard. So just the globex session. And I normally go till about 11 o'clock at night. Bradley, I have no idea. Honestly, it's already far exceeded what I ever thought what was possible for my channel, right? Because I'm one of you guys. Like, I'm not a guru. I'm not selling any courses or mentorships. I'm not out here saying that I make millions of dollars, not posting massive profits. So I really don't know what to expect. I'm just an average dude, right? Like, I'm not a professional streamer or anything like that. Fit with Lisa, you like Apex? I'm on the other side of it with Apex. I'm on the other side of it. But I'm not a copy trade 20 accounts kind of trader. I trade all my accounts individually. But yeah, Bradley, I don't know what the ceiling is for a channel like mine, right? Like, you guys are the one that are making my channel grow. But I'm just an average dude, right? Like, I'm not living in some mansion. I'm not copy trading 20 accounts, putting up 40K days. You know, my average day is like $1,000, somewhere around there. So I don't know. I don't know what the ceiling is. I'd like to get a silver play button, right? That'd be unbelievable. Hoover just passed Apex Friday. Like, look, if you're just starting out trading, right, I agree. If you're learning and want to learn for cheap with some skin in the game, because of the, like, how cheap Apex evals are, by all means. Like, I don't want to tell you who to trade with and who not to trade with. They are the cheapest, but not overall. If you can consistently pass evals, there's better options out there, right? Oh, Grumpy, no. Bullinox? Bullinox is a prop firm. What's up, Canary? How are ya? Trade ETF before Apex, they pay out more often. Yeah, I just... like, I've been around the prop firm game for a little while now, and I've seen some things. So there's certain ones that I trust, others that I don't. Finn, do futures rip? Finn... I mean, futures can definitely rip. If Yo Jim, did you change your name to Yo Jim Pine? I do not buy Lambos. Yeah, I've heard good things about Bullinox. I've actually never traded with Bullinox myself. The four that I trade with currently, I trade with Top Step, I trade with My Fund of Futures, I trade with Take Profit Trader, and with Lucid. Those are the four that I can reliably speak about, you know. There's others that I stay away from just because I've seen some things happen. So I steer clear of them, but I'm not here to trash any prop either, you know. There's just ones that I won't trade with, personally. Yeah, Doyun, why do people trade Top Step? It's overpriced. I think when you include the activation fee, I think there's better options out there now, right? People trade with Top Step because they're reliable, because they have been around a long time. Their rules are fairly easy and lenient. So I just I know why people trade with them. They trust them. Legends trading. Jeff, is that the one that Whelan did his little tournament on? Is that right? I want to say I've seen that name. Yeah, Michael, I'm not a huge fan of the X platforms. I'm not a huge fan of the X platforms at all. No, Grumpy, my live account, So my broker for my personal live account, Grumpy, is with Edge Clear. My personal broker is Edge Clear. That's the one where PW held his tournament? Yeah, that was the first time I had ever heard about them. Legends Trading? Yeah, I'm not sure. Like the newer ones that I've heard of. Voladar, you liked Project X? Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the X platform. Yeah, Michael, Quantower is amazing. Like I love my trading platform. It's easy to, it's kind of like that middle ground between Sierra Charts and Tradeovate, right? Like that's the best way to describe it. It's more advanced than Tradeovate, but it's not as it doesn't take you 3 years to set up like Sierra Charts does. But I mean the X is trading view charts, right? Like it's trading view charting, so the execution is just a little bit different. Is that right? Oh, Doyun, it's usually like 1,000 across all my accounts for the day. I generally don't trade all my accounts every day. I kind of like siphon through them. So I'll pick a couple of accounts that I want to trade in because I don't copy trade. It goes a lot slower, but my risk is really spread out, you know. I don't like the feeling, hey, I'm going to get into a trade, and if I lose and I blow this up, I've just lost 20 accounts kind of deal, you know? I'd rather just lose one account and have the others still to trade. So I don't copy trade my accounts. I am getting to the point now, though, because I've got 11 funded accounts currently. I'm getting to the point where I'm probably going to have to batch them a little bit because it's getting hard to keep up with trading all those different accounts individually. Slim, I don't have a strategy video just yet. I don't have a strategy. I haven't filmed a strategy video at all. Like my channel is mainly just the live streams currently. But I'm not opposed to making one when I can find some time to film and do all that and edit up a video for you. But my strategy is really simple. I can explain it right now. You know, I'm looking to execute from these gray areas of support and resistance that I draw on my charts each morning. And then I'm looking for either sellers to step in these areas and taking shorts from the bottom extreme with my stop at or above the top extreme. Vice versa for the longs. If price is holding its support like it did down here, I'd be taking a long, targeting this area, the next level to the top side. Like, it's really simple. Oh, Pipster, do you mean like just like a quick Quantower setup video? Or like, do you want like an in-depth Quantower setup video? Because I have a quick Quantower setup video on my channel. Yeah, pretty much, Doyun. Pretty much. Simple support and resistance. Man, we have got a... Is he popping up above current price now? Now there's a 425 block sitting at 72. Yeah, I mean, obviously I trail as well, my stop too. I'm not going to sit there and let a trade that goes like this, that would have gone like 70, 80, 90 points in my favor come all the way back on me. But yeah, that's basically how I trade, level to level. You see, I've got them drawn even all the way up above all-time highs. And well below all, you know, and I just leave them there. Oh, Bradley. So, like, I make sure at the beginning of the week, I'll go on a micro and just go on each of them and place a trade. So that's kind of how I do it. I just make sure that it remains active. So I'll just flip a micro. So there's at least something that registers on every account, no matter what. And then I'll usually go like Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I'll pick like 3 or 4 accounts to trade. And then Tuesdays and Thursdays, I'll trade the other ones and just kind of like siphon through them. Will trades. Mine seems a bit high. What do you mean? You mean my resistance? Is that what you're talking about? Yeah, cheers, Bradley. I don't know. It seems like it's in the right spot to me. Seems like it's in the right spot to me. I'm going to leave it where it is. Oh, Doyun, that's been there for a while now. Like, my levels have been there since price was here last, to tell you the truth. So when price was at this level last, you can kind of see what's going on here. You had multiple rejections at this area. And then this is also the same area that it bounced when it was trying to hold as support. So you're just looking for a lot of tests. Is what you're looking for. The more tests, the better. The stronger the level. Yeah, yeah, Jeff. Yeah, an area of interest, for sure. For sure. Fitty, teach us something. What do you want to learn? Yeah, so this is the... Bradley, this is the current session volume profile over here on the right-hand side. Yeah, Jeff, I mean, that all these levels are pretty much from 30-minute and above. Oh, Fitty, there's nothing that I know that is unique. Everything that I know, I've learned from studying myself. There's nothing that I'm going to be able to tell you that's going to be unique to strictly me. Right? Like, I am not the world's greatest trader. If that's what you're here for, you're in the wrong spot, brother. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But there's nothing that I'm going to be able to tell you that isn't out there on the internet. Already. Because that's where I learned from. Right? Canary, how do you short a market that every dip is bought? Well, I mean, you have some levels to work with above current price right now. When we get to all-time highs, it becomes a little bit more difficult, right? Bradley. Oh, you're talking about the DOM surface over here? So yeah, this is my trading platform's version of Bookmap, right? You're seeing aggressive buyers and sellers, and then you're seeing the orders on the books, limit orders. Denoted by the darker colors is the heavier volume that's on the resting on the books. In Bookmap, or DOM surface, it's called for me. Make sure I didn't accidentally place an order here. Doyun, so I have codes with My Fun of Futures, Take Profit Trader, Lucid, and Bullinox. What are the other ones? But it's code West with all those, all caps. What's up, Nick? How are ya? Yeah, you've had some pretty good movement. We're in a chop zone right now, unfortunately. So I'm kind of just waiting for it to get away from here before I do anything. If we take new highs, I will probably punch the long. But I don't like that we're kind of just sitting around VWAP right now either. Bradley, you will need level 2 and you will need a license. Fortunately enough for me, my futures broker includes a full Quant Tower license for free with them. They give you the full license. But yeah. No, I appreciate you tuning in, Doyun. Appreciate you. Sorry, guys. I've got two chats going on right now. One's from the vertical stream and one's from the horizontal. And so, like, I'm trying to keep up with both, and I can't do it. It's becoming difficult. I'm trying to answer everybody's questions, but some questions are getting lost. Canary, so you're saying short it now, got it all in? Yeah, I don't know. Okay, now we got a block popped up here at just short of 100, it looks like, too. So now there's a 300 block sitting at 99 and a 425 block sitting at 72. So we've got 700 orders resting at those two prices above us. Yeah, Fitty, I'm looking for, like, look, ideally right now, guys, I'm not taking a trade at all, right? Like, we're around VWAP. POC currently is just sitting just above here at 25,050. It could get really sideways through here. Ideally, I would like to be executing around this level or this level. I've already taken a short from this area tonight. So I'm not sure. Ragged D, can I tell you about how I choose contracts? What do you mean? Like what I'm going to trade, or what size am I going to put on? Canary, I can just mute you. I'm not going to mute you, Canary. I'm trying to answer everybody's questions. I just can't keep up with my chat tonight for some reason. It becomes difficult. I want to answer everybody's questions. You're funded with Take Profit Trader and Top Step. You will check out Lucid and MFF. If they seem good, you'll give a few comments. Oh, thanks, Bradley. Appreciate you. Yeah, I would say my fund of futures is going to be a little bit cheaper. They've been around a little bit longer than Lucid. I just think Lucid has the most appealing, like, transition to live. So if you're a good, profitable trader, I would definitely look at Lucid and look at their setup. Why edge clear, Bradley? Oh, so Bradley, the two that are most used, I would say, in the futures realm is going to be edge clear or AMP. AMP's a little bit cheaper with their commissions and fees. I chose edge clear because of their customer service. Like, they are top tier with their customer service. They're a little bit pricier on the commissions and fees, but I think it's worth it. And I think their margins are a little bit higher than AMPs are. I think you can get an AMP account for far cheaper than you can an edge clear account. But I really like edge clear. Really like edge clear. Jen, I think Take Profit Trader will give you a CME license for free. So if you're just trading like Nasdaq or ES, I think Take Profit Trader, if you reach out to them, if you're with Take Profit Trader, will give you a CME license. And then at that point, you would be able to use the DOM surface over here on Quant Tower. Because they'll give you that level 2 CME data. Junior, what are those lines called? Like, you're talking about the gray boxes? Is that what you're asking? Yeah, that's what I thought. I heard somebody else say they got level 2 data from Take Profit Trader for free. AMP gives you a full license for Quant Tower too. Yeah, AMP's going to be the cheaper option for sure. For sure. I think their margin requirements are a little bit lower than Edge Clear's are. Their commissions and fees are a little bit lower too. I've just been with Edge Clear for a long time, so I like them. Yeah, Will, no, you called it for sure. You called it. Oh, you didn't take it? You even called it out, brother. Yeah, Martin, I think you're right. I think they said they had to ask for it. So I think if you reach out to Take Profit Trader support, if you have an account with them, and just say, hey, can I get CME level 2 data, they'll give it to you for free. I think Lucid will give you level 2 as well, but it's an add-on, and I think it's like $13 a month for level 2 CME data. What's up, Journey? Oh, Leah, I'm sorry. I'm just now seeing your comment over here. You tried to learn POC. How do you get point of control? Oh, Leah, so you're going to need to put a volume profile on your chart. Put volume profile on your chart, and then in your setting, like the point of control should pop up if you just add a volume profile. You have your value area high, your value area low, and then your POC will be highlighted as well. TOS used to give the full book map for free too. You just had to call and ask. Yeah. Top Step charges $40 a month for level 2. Okay, so Junior, those gray boxes that you see, those are just manually drawn on. So all I'm doing with those is drawing a rectangle, and then I'm just extending it left and right and changing the color. Moving to the background so it hides, but it's just that pretty much. And then I draw them at a standard 20 points on the Nasdaq because that's what I'm willing to risk per trade. 20 to 25 points is generally what I'm risking. Got to see what the sim market makers are up to. Oh, it cracked me up. What's up, Journey? Yeah, cheers, Leah. Oh, you found the horizontal stream. Nice. Okay, good. Yeah, for all of you that are on the shorts feed, the vertical stream, the mobile format, it's a little bit better viewing experience if you pop on over to the other live stream, the horizontal stream on my channel. You'll see my full screen, and you'll see what I'm talking about, actually. Most of the people are hanging out in the horizontal stream. Wow, we got 240 people in here tonight. Wow, thanks for tuning in tonight, guys. If you're lurking in the background and want to support the channel, consider hitting that subscribe button. I live stream a portion of my trading day Sunday through Thursday starting at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard. Junior, how do you get those gray boxes? Well, you can either watch my stream and draw them on your charts yourself, or because that's how I do it. I just draw them on manually. It's not an indicator. But yeah, what I'm looking for is the higher time frame, guys. I'm looking at 30 minutes and above, and I'm looking for lots of tests, major swing highs, major swing lows. A lot of them line up with, previous day highs and lows sometimes, and that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a lot of tests. So like if a market has bounced 4 times over a week's time span from a certain area, obviously there's buyers sitting there, right? If a market has rejected 4 times over a week's time span and put in a topside wick on the higher time frames, you obviously know there's a seller sitting there. So just mark that, mark those areas on your charts, and watch what happens there. Tell no way my last name is EmeraldGate. My last name's not EmeraldGate. My last name's not EmeraldGate. I'm such a chill dude. I mean, I'm one of you guys. I'm not a guru. I'm not a furu. I don't know everything that there is to know about trading or the markets or anything. I'm a profitable trader, right? Like, this is how I make my living. But I'm not, I've said it before, I'm not some multi-millionaire trader. I'm not pushing out crazy huge profits. I make enough to live comfortably and survive, and pay all my bills, and I don't worry about money. But I'm not the world's greatest trader. No need for weed. Yeah, I don't smoke. I don't do drugs. I don't really drink a whole lot. I've learned as I've gotten a little bit older to like value my sobriety. I feel better when I'm not drinking or not smoking or doing anything. So I just stay sober. I like a clear mind. It's Opal Gate. No. Powell, I live in Louisville, Kentucky. What's up, Khaled? How are you? Sorry, I'm just getting back over to the shorts feed stream right now. The vertical. Yeah, well, I mean, I'm seeing it kind of came down to VWAP. It's sitting right above VWAP right now, though. I'm just not interested in getting chopped up in this gap. Like, that seems to be what we're going to be doing here for the next little bit. The interests closest to current price is definitely higher. You still got those the large amount of orders resting above. Feels like that could act like a magnet up, but I have a feeling it's just a spoofer and they're going to pull these orders as soon as the price gets up there. Rick, so we aren't going to do the bourbon trail? I mean, we can do the bourbon trail. You know? I just don't drink a whole lot. Or if I do, I don't ever get I don't ever get drunk, really. But yeah, I mean, Woodford Reserve Distillery is right down the road. Jim Beam's right down the road. All the bourbons are right down the road. Jim Yo, you saying trading is physics? Yeah, Joey's, I'm not, so here's the one thing that I've noticed, right? It is different trading the overnight. It's a lot slower. The moves happen kind of randomly sometimes in the overnight trading just because there's not as much volume. So price tends to jump a little bit more than it does during regular trading hours. I think regular trading hours are a little bit easier for me to trade because I've been doing it for so long. The overnight's a little more difficult for me. But the idea is all the same, right? Like you're waiting for price to get to an area of interest for you, i.e. support or resistance, and however you define it, right? For those ICT traders, they're looking for fair value gaps, inverse fair value gaps, all that kind of stuff. And that's what they're using as support and resistance. I'm looking for lots of higher time frame reactions in the past for my areas of interest. But yeah, I mean, one way or another, we're all trading some form of support or resistance, right? Like it's all the same. It's just what you're using to define it. Marvelous, you want to know more about trading? Yeah, it's a lot. It takes, I mean, guys, how long would you say it took you to feel comfortable with trading, right? How long would you say it took you? A couple years, 3 years? Some of us still aren't comfortable. Megacore Pavilion in Newport, Kentucky? No, I've never seen a concert there, Bradley. Yeah, Francois. I mean, yeah, ideally, hopefully we buy at support and sell at resistance for sure. Yeah, Canary. I mean, I agree. At the end of the day, trading is about risk management, right? You can take a lot of little paper cuts, but as long as, you know, once in a while you hit the banger, you'll be profitable. John, how about those Cardinals beating Miami? Yeah, that was kind of crazy too. I mean, I'm an Ohio State fan. College team wise, I'm an Ohio State guy. My pro sports teams are Detroit. So I'm a Detroit Lions, Detroit Tigers, Detroit Red Wings, Detroit Pistons. Yeah, Spencer, that's the one thing that streaming has made it difficult, right? Like, because when you get in front of the camera and you've got a lot of eyeballs watching you, the one thing that I really try to focus on is not FOMOing into positions. And those of you that are here every night have seen it before. I try to not do that, not place a trade when I don't see a trade that I'm comfortable getting into, but I still do it too, right? Junior, I kind of just explained it. I'm looking, well, this is a 5-minute chart that you're seeing, but I'm looking at the higher time frames, and I'm looking for swing highs, swing lows, where price has bounced before a lot and held as support, and where price has slapped before and acted as resistance, based on the higher time frame candles. So that's how I'm doing. That's how I'm basing my levels. I do the same thing on ES. Like I've got levels on ES drawn on there. Same thing on Y. Well, I haven't traded YM in a while, so I haven't updated my levels. But I kind of do that on everything that I trade. Yeah, Spencer. I mean, I don't really trade my personal account. I don't trade my personal account on the live stream. No way. No way. I do stupid stuff on the live streams. Are you kidding me? No way. I will only trade props on the live streams. It's very difficult. It's very hard to stream and trade at the same time, right? Like you're trying to answer any questions in the chat. You've got people giving all different signals all over the place. So like it's hard to filter out the noise and just do you and focus on the charts. But I also don't want my stream to be something where you guys feel like you're being ignored, you know? So I wanted my stream to be a place where people feel like it's okay to ask questions and they're going to get answers, whether it be from me or from somebody in the chat. Yeah, Spencer, exactly. That's why during the New York session currently, I quiet it all. I even mute Discord. I even mute Discord so that I'm not distracted. Yeah, and then you got everybody judging your trading as well, for sure. For sure. And then you already feel bad if you take a loss, and then everybody's just ragging on you for the loss. Yeah, it's brutal. It's brutal out here. Junior, yeah, like if it didn't sweep those lows down here and started heading back up, I would definitely think about a long, for sure. You got a volume shelf here in right around that 980 area. Yeah, why not? That probably means that we're going to be ranging throughout the night, or at least until London, for sure. Canary. Oh, you saw somebody hedging their positions on a live stream? Yeah, I don't hedge. I trade everything individually. Still 230 plus people in here. Wow. Thanks for tuning in tonight, guys. Thanks for hanging out. Good live stream tonight. Good discussion. I realize not a lot of trading on my end, but hopefully you guys are making some money. How are you guys trading tonight? Taotran, what's my strategy for rotating my accounts? So I do it like Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. I trade certain accounts, and then Tuesdays and Thursdays are for other accounts. I make sure that I at least at the beginning of the week flip a micro on all my accounts, no matter what, just so there's an active trade and the account remains active. But I try to separate it day by day. So I try to, like, if I hit a good trade on a couple accounts, I'll leave that account for the week. So that account is positive for the week, no matter what. You know what I'm saying? Like if I hit a really big trade on one or two of my accounts early in the week, I'll slow it down on that and focus on the others. But it's becoming, I'll be 100% honest. It's becoming difficult to do the individual thing. I've got 11 funded accounts, and it's becoming extremely difficult. So I think I'm probably gonna batch my Lucid accounts together, and just copy trade 3 accounts there, because that's how many funded accounts I have with Lucid right now. So I'll probably copy trade those, and then I'll try to do the other ones individually. But we'll see how it goes. Junior, any advice for you? You have one funded. Like, look, if you've already got a funded account, Junior, you're doing well. 95%. Well, I think they've run some studies. 90% of traders that start with prop accounts end up failing or giving up, right? Without ever passing one. And then of that 10% that actually finally passes a sim funded, only 5% of them ever reach a payout. And then of that 5%, only like 3% of them are able to hold on to an account for longer than 3 months. So you're already in a good spot. You've proven that you can pass an evaluation. You have a funded. Now the goal is to see how long you can hang on to that funded. Yeah, Joey's 11. It's getting there. It's getting to that point where it's starting to become a little overwhelming trying to trade them all individually. I am nothing special, Joey's. There's lots of people out there who have more accounts than me. Yeah, Thumper, for me it's like a risk thing as far as copy trading. Like if I'm gonna blow an account, I'd rather just blow the one account and have all the rest of them there. And maybe it's just a psychological battle that I have within my own head. Hey, what's up, Antonio? How are ya? My VWAP settings. Oh, I meant to have this open, high, low, close 4. Solid. And then I have CME indexes full day. So this will run all the way through the RTH session tomorrow. But those are my VWAP settings on Quant Tower. Does that help? Oh, Joey's, I'm nothing special. I am nothing special. Dude, like I said, this is what I do for a living. I make good. What I feel is good money doing it. But I am not one of these multi-millionaire traders. I'm just not. I know my limits. I've had friends that I've seen make millions of dollars in one day. You know? I'm not one of those people that's willing to risk like that. Zahir, it's end of day with Lucid. It's end of day. Skull Cruncher over here is yelling at me to trade on the vertical stream. Those of you that are in the shorts feed right now, feel free to pop on over to the horizontal stream on my channel. It's a better viewing experience, and that's where most people are hanging out at and chatting. Just to give you a heads up. Yeah, Zahir. Yeah, it's end of day on Lucid. No intraday. It's just zeros. Robot. Yeah, look, I live comfortably. I don't worry about money too much, but like I said, I'm very average with my trading. Zahir, how do you go to horizontal streaming? So right now I've got 2 live streams on my channel going on. There's one that pops up in the vertical format, so that's like a mobile format. But you only get a portion of the charts because of the screen real estate in the settings. The horizontal is the one that's normal. The 1920 by 1080. Zahir, no, I haven't worked with Legends Trading at all. The first time I heard about him was a couple weeks ago when Patrick Whelan was doing his tournament or his competition. Flip the screen. Flip the screen, he says. Guys, actually, I can't say the first name. Francois. I'll say Francois because that's the last name. Got any book recommendations for him? Best Loser Wins is a good one. Yeah, Zahir, you're already on the horizontal stream. If you're seeing the Dom surface over here, you're on the horizontal. In fact, I know you're on the horizontal because that's the chat you're popped up in. Wow, thanks for the subs tonight, guys. What an amazing night. Holy cow. How many subs have we picked up tonight? Dude, it's another 100 sub stream here. Jeez. YouTube must be recommending my stream to a lot of people. Platinum just made a nice move in the last hour, Tristan. Thal, the reason why I started streaming initially was I had a lot of people asking for like a lesson, so to speak, on, you know, how I draw my support and resistance, and that's kind of why I started doing it. Initially, it was in front of 12, 13 people. You know, for those of you that are new here, my background is I've been posting my pre-market trading plans. I started posting them in Trades by Matt's Discord, Good Gains, and that's kind of how all the original people knew who I was, because I had, you know, a year's worth of pretty accurate Nasdaq pre-market analysis and levels, and that's kind of how people knew who I was. So I had enough people asking, and I figured the easiest way to do it was to stream it, to explain everything without having to listen to or do it individually with people. And then it just kind of took off from there. And then it became one of my friends and one of the guys who I was kind of like mentoring a little bit. He was a really hard worker, and I wanted a way to make it so that he could trade and not have to worry about a job after he got out of school. And I think we're on our way to doing that. You watch for the banana bread recipes, yo, Jim? Yeah. Yeah, where is Goose at? Is Goose on tonight? Yeah, Goose is on tonight. Yeah, Goose is a great guy. Banana bread trades. But yeah, Thao, that's kind of how it all started. Was I was looking for a way, because he's my editor now. Mason. He's getting ready to graduate. I think he's in his last year of school, so hopefully I can get him moved over here to the States, and if the channel keeps growing, you know, I mean, might be able to accomplish that goal. But yeah, I never thought the channel was gonna grow to what we are. I mean, look at this. Like, it's getting crazy. 4,345 subscribers now. Guys, in June, I had 600. In June of this year, I had 600 subs. Unbelievable. I can't thank you all enough. Like, you guys are the reason that this is happening. It's you guys smashing that thumbs up. It's you guys being engaged in the chat, asking questions, making this a chill place for people to hang out. Like I said, you guys deserve all the credit for any growth that my channel has seen. And I can't thank you enough. It's been an unreal ride. Unreal ride. It's trade. Man, this just looks... Oh, thanks, Ak. I appreciate you. Yeah, I'm an average guy. I'm one of you guys. You know, I'm not any, like I said, I'm not anything special. Kingfisher, you've done that. You got 5 trade of 5 fundeds, 3 accounts need 650 and 2 accounts need 1300, and you've only been trading for 25 days. That's amazing. That's an amazing start. Congratulations, GG's Kingfisher. Amazing start. Yeah, Cold. I think our niche and like the streaming trading little like side piece that they've got going on YouTube is a really scammy kind of slimy place. I never wanted my channel to be like that. Like I don't have my affiliate codes posted all over my screen. You know, for me it's not about that. Cool. I live in Louisville, Kentucky. Patrick, which prop firms do I use? So I trade with Top Step. I trade with My Fund of Futures, Take Profit Trader, and Lucid. Those are the 4 that I have currently. I'm thinking about the next one that I try out is probably going to be Trade Day. Trade Day is has been around a long time, and they seem to have a lot of different variety for different kinds of accounts. So that'll probably be the next one that I give a shot. Will be Trade Day. Thanks, Nate Trades. I don't know that, like, you guys are the ones who deserve all the credit. I don't deserve anything. I deserve nothing. I come in front of this camera and I have a good time hanging out with y'all. So, a Phidias swing account, JJ? See, that's okay. So JJ, that is the one nice thing about Lucid, right? Is once you do have the account balance to support it with Lucid, you can actually hold swing positions with Lucid in your live account. No, Cole, I trade a personal account. My personal broker is EdgeClear, but I use it mainly for swing trades, and I'm never going to trade it on a live stream. I'm too scared that I would dox myself and give out my personal account information at some point, somehow, some way. So I keep it out of the live stream. I'll be honest, Patrick, I do a really bad job at managing because I trade them all individually. So it's getting to the point where I'm not managing it that well, if I'm being honest. I need to, I'm going to have to probably copy trade here soon. You spent a couple in Monticello, small town, they love Jesus and have a bootlegging law. Yeah. Well, it depends on what the margin requirements are with your broker. So every single one of them different. Like, I think some of them. Oh, thanks, Dishrawan. Make sure that you link your YouTube account to your Discord profile, and if you join my Discord, level up. There's a link in the description down below the video. You'll have access to my pre-market trading plans on Discord each morning for the Nasdaq. Thanks for the support, brother. I appreciate you. Yeah, Patrick, I'm not here to claim that I know everything. Like I said, if I know the answers to your questions, I'll answer them. If I don't know, I'll be honest about that too. But more than likely, there's somebody in the community that will know the answer and will be able to answer it. For sure. But Powell, yeah, it all depends on which broker you're going with, to tell you the truth. Your margin requirements to hold overnight and through the weekend are going to be different with each of the brokers, so I can't really say for sure. I want to, and depending on if you're trading micros or minis as well, that changes too. So you'll just have to look with the brokers that you, I would say no less than 15,000 is what you'd want in your account to hold swing positions. VIX is still above 20. Did you guys notice that the VIX was above 25 last week at one point in time? It was crazy. The moves lately have been nuts. Oh, Patrick, yeah. So those of you that are new, that are getting into trading, I will give you 2 people that I find have good educational content, and maybe some people in the chat can expand on this. I'll give you two people and two that I would go back and watch if I was learning all over again. The first being Vincent Desiano. I think he does a really good job at showing how to draw, you know, higher time frame support and resistance levels. The second being Carmine Rosado for order flow, supply, and demand. Those are the two that have enough free educational content on their channels that I can personally recommend to. Chat, feel free to add anything to those two names, but I think those are a good starting point and really easy to, they lay things out easy to understand and explain. No, no. Jeff Herbert says Jay Dunn. Okay. Yeah, I don't know much beyond those two as far as what I can personally recommend, but those would be the two that I would throw out there. I've heard Trade Brigade before does a pretty good pre-market show. But I do think I haven't watched anything in a while, but I want to say Vincent might have a pre-market show as well, maybe. Is that right, guys? Does Vincent Desiano have a pre-market show? Yeah, Thal, you're talking about Rocket Scooter, Matt? Is that what you're talking about? Jay Dunn trades live every morning. Yeah, Jeff, there's a lot of good, there's some good traders out there. You really got to be careful though in this industry, right? With what you're taking in and what you're relying on. Those two I can personally say that they will help you and they will make it easy to understand. The other ones I don't really know a lot about, so I can't speak on. So it looks like we're getting a lot of Trade Brigade. All right, so I'll check out Trade Brigade and I'll give you an honest assessment there. I think there's some guys in my Discord that watch Trade Brigade as well. Yeah, Indian Burn, you're actually the one that I remember mentioned his name. Yeah, Rocket Scooter Matt I've known about for a long time, just because I was in Trades by Matt's streams a lot. And that's kind of how everybody knew who I was, because I was posting my pre-market trading plans in Good Gains, his Discord. And that's kind of how this whole thing got started in the first place. But yeah, Rocket Scooter Matt was a member there for a while. I know he's more like higher time frame hedge pressure ES trader for the most part, right? Really smart guy. Some of the things he says go way over my head even. DeMonte, he live streamed it. Unfortunately, you have to pay $7K just to see it. Yeah. Yeah, he's a really good trader. Really smart dude. Rocket Scooter Matt Coward, I think his name is. Yeah, really, really good trader. Hey, what's up, Wix? Thanks. Yeah, guys, if you haven't yet, smash that thumbs up button for me if you could. We still got over 200 people in here. Thanks for hanging out with me. Wow, it's almost 11 o'clock. Holy cow, you guys made time fly by tonight. Yeah, we're kind of just doing what I thought we were going to do here and just kind of choppy. Price action could be muted here for a little bit. It's probably going to chop for another 15 minutes or so at least. Oh, Patrick, sorry. I know you guys were... Here was the trade that I took tonight. I've only taken one, and it was prior to me going live. So this was the trade that I took this evening. Just so you guys can see it. 20, just below 25,050. Almost. Really, I held it until it got below here and then started reclaiming 25K, and then I got out. My target was actually this down here. So I would have gotten full target, but I bailed. I hate the 25K chop. I'm not a huge fan of the psych levels. And once I saw it pop back above, I was out. But that was my trade tonight. So that's the profit that you see there on the daily P&L. Yeah, but well, yeah. Rocket Scooter Matt did win Patrick Whelan's challenge for sure, for sure. I know he won that. I saw that. Everybody was asking me. Disruan, yeah, I got you. I see your question now. Sorry, I just pulled up the. The vertical stream chat. I'll type the two names in there right now. Well, DeMonte, I think it's over with. I think it's over with now. That challenge that was going on. Yeah, this is just the price action's kind of died. What's gold doing right now? Is gold moving around? Ah, gold's kind of chopped now. A little bit too, a little rangy. Yes, it's probably looking much the same. There's still those blocks above, guys. That's probably the move that I think is going to happen next. But it could be pretty slow grinding and back and forth and choppy all the way up into that. ES is kind of hanging out in no man's land now, too. It's sitting at 67.14. I would say if you're not in a position already from the bottom or short from the top, you're kind of... either scalping out 5 to 10 points here and there, or just sitting on your hands for the rest of the night. I'm probably gonna end the stream there tonight, guys. We've been live for 2.5 hours almost. I'm not expecting much to happen here over the next 30 minutes. If you guys are interested, my friend Red Candles is probably live streaming right now. If you want to pop into another stream and show him some support, feel free to pop over to Red Candles stream. We're up, finishing the night up a little over $900 tonight. Thank you to everybody. If you're new here, I live stream Sunday through Thursday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard. We always have a really good time. Thanks for hanging out tonight. Thanks for being engaged. Hit that thumbs up button if you could on your way out. And I'll see you all tomorrow night. Peace.